A storm's a brewing. A storm is a brewing, man. And the music's rolling, and maybe you take your seat, or maybe you're starting your run. And let me tell you what, man, maybe you're inside today because maybe there's a storm out. Maybe Mother Nature's stirring something up inside of you. Sometimes, no matter how good you want the weather to be on those days off, it's Memorial Day weekend. We're raising it. We're raising a glass for the troops. We're raising a can for the troops. What do you mean we're raising a glass for the troops? You raise a can. Because if you've ever been to a Memorial Day weekend, you know that, especially when it's raining outside, people will do a slip and slide. There's always a lot of rich white people that throw a party, and they'll have a really big backyard. And I even knew these people in high school. They had a big backyard that went into a fucking lake, dude. And in Florida, man, you're pretty much doing a slide into a little alligator pit. You don't know what's going to be in there. And there's some baby alligators, but they're kind of feisty. You know when a little puppy kind of goes up to you, bites your finger for fun? A little baby gator can do the same thing. It's Memorial Day weekend, dude. And it's storming out here. And it makes me think back to when I was younger, going down those slip and slides. And I remember they kind of put a tarping down. They put soap. And it was interesting, man, because back in the day, you were really rolling the dice with those bathing suits, man. They could pop off in an instant. Now, I'm not even just talking about for the boys, man. You never knew what was going to happen. You got a hot mom pulling up. That could be a major win. You know, a major win if the swimsuit goes off. But let me just tell you what. If your friend's dad, Ricky, pulls up, that's something that's going to be pretty mortifying to see. You don't want to see what the end of the road's going to look like when you're a young kid. When you're a young high schooler, if you see a 60-year-old man, you see that kind of a dong, it scars you. It mentally scars you. It's like when you first see a dead body. When you see an old man's penis, it's like when you first see a dead body. And it's really something. Some people cherish it when they get older because they learn something from it. And those people are kind of living life on another level, on a more positive level. We talked about the gratitude journal last week, but it's Memorial Day weekend, man. I thought it was going to be, I'm working again. I thought it was going to be a nice couple of days off, but he's going right back into work when the weather is nice. Mother Nature's on a different cycle than this guy. You got to love it. But I'm a working man, dude. I hope you all been well. Thank you for the love on the channel. Holy shit, dude. The Jamie Griffin versus Spencer Barton video blew up. And the subscribers just shoved it, dude. You just shoved it on over. We gained stupid subscribers over the week. So welcome if you're new. You can shove it. Episode 8. We're discussing everything here, dude. But what's important, man, is if you're out at a skate sesh and your homie's listening to fucking Ben Shapiro or that stupid Explained podcast where they explain all the murders, you gotta recommend them to shove it. Because we're talking about people pissing in milkshake, we're talking about the MILF going down the water slide, we're talking about the baby alligator. You gotta recommend them to shove a subscribe button. Because then the channel gets out there to more people. And then there's a chance I can interview P-Rod. Oh, is he putting shit in the works? Is he trying to make shit work? Yeah, bro. He's connecting it all together. But right now, he's getting fat stacks. And he's putting the work in. And he's moving his hands like he's doing the those people Hawaii, they do the Honolulu. But it's Memorial Day weekend. And I used to think Hawaii was a separate country. Because it feels like a separate country. I don't care what you say, dude. The culture there is different. And I even told my brother we're thinking about moving to some different places, possibly different than Denver. I'm trying to be somewhere where skateboarding is central, where I can do some comedy, where I can, expand the podcast in my team. I don't know where I'm going yet. Stop pressuring me, dude. Stop recommending LA. Stop recommending Texas. Stop recommending Uganda. I don't even know if that's how you say that word. Uganda. The voice is cracking today, dude. Back to the middle school days. But dude, he's trying to make shit happen. So we talked about Florida, and I said, well, if we move to Florida, we'll be closer to Hawaii. And he said, that's not how that works, dude. And I said, I'm pretty sure it's how it works. It's closer to the coast. But it turns out Florida isn't closer to Hawaii. And your boy wants to go to Hawaii. He wants to run a marathon. He wants to kind of kill it, bro. He wants to get stupid in shape. He wants to be looking like Robert Pattinson, scarred up in the Batman. And by the time they make the second one, he's going to be chiseled, and I'm going to look how he looked during the first one. And it's just, we're on the road, dude. We're on the road to greatness. So I've been working more. I've been stacking up the money. Did he get the nails done? Did he do the nails himself? Yeah. And let me just say this, dude. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went to the skate park. He hit the microphone. This little piggy feeling a little bit sassy. He got the nails painted up, dude. Jaboom! Purple and blue. So now when he goes out in the Chacos or the Birkenstocks, or if he's skating and he takes the shoe off to change into a more comfortable skate shoe, because I'm still kind of figuring out what shoe works for me, the people with the foot fetish is going to go wild. Because the blue tone looks good. But the purple? And I'll say this, dude. I'll give you one look. But after that, it's a $30 minimum. $30 minimum for the feet pics. Because he's got... Listen, I thought people would come for the big toe, but they came for the pinky toe. They like the little guy. Well, I guess, they came for the big toe, but they stayed for the little piggy toe. So it's some cool shit, man. We're running this shit out the get-go. I never really knew what that means. I don't know what out the get-go means. I think it's similar to when because a get-go is a little lizard. I think it's similar to when a lizard runs out of a room. Because he gets out the get-go, and he can blend in with anything. So we're getting it out the get-go, bro. Woo! Shooting the finger guns, man. I'm back at work, dude. How's life been back at work, man? It's been really nice. I'm back getting money. I'm back in society. I crush it with the customers. I'm super just loyal. I'm always getting them what they need. I'm talking to them about random shit. Oh, your shirt's from Moab? I've been to Moab. One of the favorite places I've ever been. Oh, you're wearing Nikes and there's a little bit of a scuff on the side. You skate. And now we're talking about Paul Rodriguez at work. And I work at a retail store. I can't say where I work. But it's been a good time, dude. I'm just killing it with the customers. And a super cute girl came in the other day. She had tattoos and she was super cute. And she had black hair and she had blue eyes. And I was like, damn, dude. Literally, I don't usually flirt with girls at work. But there was some flirty shit going down, bro. And I was stoked. And I usually don't tell my coworkers when I'm vibing with someone. But I went up to one of my coworkers and I said, hey, dude. Trying to keep this on the down low. Trying to keep this chill. But there's a really pretty girl in here. And I'm kind of vibing up with her, right? So I gave her some space. She's doing her thing. Then she came up to me. She came up to me, puts the clothes she was shopping with on the table. And she says, I'm ready for a fitting room. And before I can even speak, this female coworker, she cock blocked me. There you go. There it is again. You cock blocked me. You got me. Second week back at work. Right? She cock blocked me and she goes, oh, I'll get you a fitting room. Takes her into the fitting room. Now I can't spontaneously, in a candid way talk to the girl without it being uncomfortable, me going up to a fitting room. And she tried to tell me that she was married, dude. I didn't see a ring on the finger, but if it was, dude, didn't change the chemistry. I think it's in that movie Marley and Me, when the person is in love with someone who's married and they leave them and they get a dog together. Heated, bro. Absolutely heated, dude. I got cock blocked, dude. She cock blocked me. So that was interesting, dude. And later that day, man, there's people coming into work dropping off meth. There's people coming into work tripping balls. This guy came in, he was tripping balls on mushrooms, and he was talking to me about, how he really wanted to go get some food because he hadn't had food since lunch. But lunch was 2 hours ago. So you gotta love it, right? And I was wearing a butterfly shirt that I have, and he was asking me if I knew the names of the butterflies. And I said, hey, dude, that's not the point of this shirt. The point of this shirt is just some cool fucking butterflies. I don't know this shit. But he was tripping. I gave him some space. He came back. He bought some shit. Turns out he was born and raised same place I was born and raised. Connecting through the mushroom trip. So it's been interesting, dude. Guy came in, a boat bro. You know what these boat bros are like. They got a big old beer gut. for some reason, there's not a hair on their body. For some reason, like they got a little bit of hairs on their head, but their arms are smooth and their legs are smooth and they're tan, but it's been snowing all winter. And you just came in here in board shorts, a trucker hat. And let me just say this, dude, their shirt's never long enough. They always got a little bit of belly sticking out of their shirt. And he asked if we have any swimsuits without the liner. And it's me and it's my big boss from the headquarters, because our GM quit, so the big boss from the headquarters is in, right? And then I'm just in the room, and the dude's talking to both of us, but he's really talking to the big boss. So I'm just chilling. I'm super good with the customers. I'm super friendly. People love me, but I'm just chilling because he's talking to the big boss, right? Water break. Oh, he's getting into it this morning. He even spilled some water on the way back. So this dude says, do you have any swimsuits without any liner? My boss is like, yeah, man, we have some right here. He goes, good. Liner is for pussies. And my boss is immediately super uncomfortable. And I can tell, I started laughing too, because this dude's bold. This dude's bold, and I'm not going to get in trouble for laughing at a customer. Or with a customer even. But I hope I didn't say my boss's name. If I did, I'm going to bleep it out. But my boss, dude, I can tell this dude's uncomfortable because he wears liner. And then this dude goes to say, when I go to public pools, I'll kind of peek in dudes' shorts and see if they're wearing liner or not. Because if they're not wearing liner, they're great dudes. But if they're wearing liner, they're pussies and men. This dude's literally looking in dudes' shorts, seeing if they have liner. That is some of that hidden homosexuality, which a lot of straight men have. So immediately my boss is super uncomfortable. Again, because he wears liner. He feels inferior. He kind of walks out because I bring in and I start talking to the dude. I'm like, listen, man, these shorts ain't got no liner on it. And he goes, good, dude, because I always wear my board shorts bare. I'm just a retail worker. You don't need to tell me that you're bare. You don't need to tell me that you're wearing your board shorts bare when your belly's hanging out, when they could be popping open at any minute. He tells me what size he is. I grab him a pair of board shorts. I take him to a fitting room. He comes out of the fitting room, not in the board shorts. He looks me dead in the eye. And he goes, I think I just realized I'm getting fat. And I said, what? And he said, I tried these on, and they were tight as hell. I mean, it was super uncomfortable for my junk. Oh, dude, you just told me that you bare your shorts. If you're going commando, don't give me the details, dude. Don't give me the details. Just tell me they didn't fit. So then he says, I said, do you want me to get you a bigger size? And he says, no, I need to go home and rethink things. And he hands me the shorts, and one of the legs of the short is inside out. And I gotta fucking make that shit outside right or whatever the fuck. And his junk was all over it. His salty boat junk, dude. And that's some crazy shit right there, bro. That's some next level shit. But I've been good, man. That's what I've been up to lately, dude. I figured, dude, let's talk about this, dude. I've always got good cannabis. Thank you, Live Well. Thank you, Live Well, for always supplying just absolutely the most ridiculous cannabis. We're gonna get to, we're gonna get to that, dude. Does my voice sound a bit scratchy, bro? I feel like my voice sounds a bit scratchy. Am I getting sick? I don't know. Am I getting more, are we getting gritty with it? Because he's got the headbands on? Are we turning this into like a yoga instructor who isn't all peace and love, who murders on the side? We could totally do a show about that shit, dude. And I know with the headband, I look like a dude who listens to a lot of Def Leppard. Pour some sugar on me. The falsetto's on key this week, dude. I know I look like that, dude, but that's not the vibe I'm going for. I'm more so going for a guy who would most definitely hitchhike if he needs to. But there is some crazy shit with cannabis coming around, dude. I know I always say cannabis. I don't say weed because I'm a super old dude. I don't care if I was born in prehistoric ages. It's cannabis. This woman, I guess, she brought, she gave her little kid these Cheeto-infused cannabis puffs. Let me just say this, dude. I didn't even know you could put cannabis into Cheetos. I thought we stopped revolutionizing the edibles when we got the gummies. I've never been to a dispensary in Colorado and I see somebody say, you want some Cheetos? So whoever's making these Cheetos, man, this mother at home You know, she's really kind of in the laboratory doing some Breaking Bad shit. She's cooking up some of these, you know, marijuana Cheetos. But she gave it to her kid, and I guess the kid brought it to school, dude. I don't fucking know. Let's check this out.
6 elementary school children were taken to the hospital after eating snacks laced with drugs. Several kids complained
after eating snacks laced with the devil's ganja.
About stomach aches and feeling dizzy at a Southern California elementary school on Thursday. The culprit? According to the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, a bag of hot Cheetos that had been laced with marijuana.
They were hot Cheetos, dude. They weren't even regular Cheetos. I'm telling you, dude, the person making this shit is Breaking Bad that shit, bro. They're in the laboratory. They started with the red hot chili pepper Cheetos. They're moving over to vegan snacks now, dude. They're starting a whole business, bro. This is a promotion for their business.
This 10-year-old was one of the children treated at a hospital.
It tasted
10
funny,
years old,
and
holy shit.
So I had 2 of them, and then I stopped eating it because then I felt dizzy.
Authorities say 9 kids
Oh, dude! That is everyone's first experience with marijuana. Oh, my God, dude. You got to know that it was a little bit good, man. Those weed munchies are pretty good. I had one of them, and it tasted kind of funny, so I had a second one, and then I was definitely fucking stoned. I can just imagine these kids on the playground, dude, getting called back to class, and they're just like, what's the rush, man? We're here, dude. What more do we need to learn, dude? You got some other kids over there fucking scared as shit that the police officers aren't going to come into the school to protect them. Valid. But the cannabis is making them super paranoid. Valid. How many kids got high, dude? Damn, 10 years old. I mean, I know some people who have had weed when they were young, but I mean like 12 or, you know, maybe 11, not 10. Not even 13, dude.
9 kids had bad reactions to the shared altered Cheetos.
Oh, 9 of them.
6 were taken to the hospital.
And I'm like, these don't taste it. I grabbed another one, I smelt it. Little, like, specks of green on it.
Police say the child...
She didn't even bake it right, dude. Little specks of green. I feel like she just grinded up some weed and mixed it in the bag with the Cheetos. They're just eating some raw weed leaves.
The child who brought the marijuana-infused snack to school was unaware of the drugs, but 9-year-old Davina says otherwise.
Okay.
I went up to her, and I'm like, what are these? And then she's like, don't tell anyone, but I put something in these. And then my friend went up, she's like, you put something in these? And she's like, no, I didn't. Changing her answer.
If this 9-year-old is making these kind of contraptions, it's an issue right now. But 20 years from now, we're going to see some major innovative inventions in the cannabis community. We're going to see shit like a bed bong, where you can lay in bed, roll over, take a hit, and just fall back to sleep. We're going to possibly see the car pipe. Yeah, you can drive in the car and also take a hit out of the steering wheel. Put some indica in there. We're innovating the two. Who knows what we're going to get, man? But the kid's thinking outside the box. And also, it sounds like the kid has a good alibi. Kid knew going into this, there might be a couple rats. We got a couple kids in the hospital. You know, and is that the kid's fault? That those kids had too big of a dose? I don't know. But it sounds like we got some little future potheads in the making.
The school's principal wrote in a statement, after investigating the source of the students' symptoms, action was taken to identify any additional students who were experiencing similar symptoms, and parents were contacted. 10-year-old Starlet's mother has used this incident to instill a new family rule.
Not eat somebody else's chips.
Or anything.
Or anything.
Never share with anyone.
Not just chips, nothing.
This is
wow,
Inside Edition
dude.
Digital.
Wow, man. We got little kids out here giving people marijuana, bro. Trying to get them high just on life, dude. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe that girl was like, the girl whose mom was like, we don't take anyone's chips or share anything. She was the one who was like, I had one of them and it was pretty good, so I had to have another one, and then I got a little bit too high. That girl's definitely going back and trying some weed, dude. Not anytime soon. Is her mom going to be a super helicopter mom and be super protective over her? You fucking know it, dude. You fucking know it. A lot of shit is happening in skateboarding, dude, and a lot of shit is happening this next upcoming week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because a lot of videos are coming, man. We have a new Nija video part dropping, a Primitive video is on the way, and holy shit, do we have a Disorder video along with Nija's, like of different Disorder team members. Ooh, Dylan Jabe's dropping a video too. It's gonna be a good week for skateboarding, man. But dude, kicking off the craziness, after 16 years skating for Plan B, Ryan Sheckler is off of the company. This is crazy. I thought he owned part of the company. I never expected Ryan to leave. I mean, he's been signed to them since he was a little kid, but he's starting his own company now called the Sandlot Times. And I think that's really sick, dude. I think he wants to do something of his own. I think a lot of skaters are starting their own company, and it's just really washing the skate community with so many companies that you don't know how everyone's going to last. But I think what Ryan wants to do, he's a Christian guy. He has his values. He wants to sign a lot of young kids and probably give them a space in a community that's safe, in his opinion, to be in skateboarding. I think that's what Ryan wants to do. I think he wants to form a team of people that can go into contests. He wants to support his homies who are older, maybe can't keep a steady sponsor with a board company, and he wants to do his own graphics and his own style and bring that to the skateboarding community. I mean, Ryan Sheckler has been around a long time. It makes sense that he would start his own skate company. Dude, I don't know what the 9 Club is doing, bro. I don't know what the 9 Club is doing, but they had Garyvee on the podcast, okay? I know Dumb Data did a video about this, but I already wanted to talk about this before that video was released. Dumb Data made some great points, so be sure to check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. But no, I'm not just copying Dumb Data. I have my own opinions and thoughts on this, and I agree that the 9 Club is the nice club, and that Mark Oblo episode was super fucked up. Like, the fact they didn't say anything about that or just not have him discuss that. The amount of times the 9 Club has a topic come up about sellouts or weird shit with drugs and alcohol and skateboarding and how easily they dodge it is unreal, dude. If you watch episodes, you can tell the shit they try to curve. And Dub says that they show hate in a subtle way. I don't really buy that, dude. I think that they're super nice. They try not to comment on anything. They want to make sure they make a paycheck, which I understand that, but people want honesty in interviews. That's something I want to bring to the table in skateboarding, man. When I interview people, I want to talk about these fucked up scores in Street League. I want to talk about avenues of sellouts in skateboarding and what they think about the disorganization of certain companies in skateboarding. I think that stuff's interesting, and also just asking skaters questions about what they like outside of skateboarding. The 9 Club is always the same thing of, you know, what was it like filming this trick at the spot? What was your first board? You know, it's getting very repetitive, but I liked how they had Mark Normand on. He was a comedian. He's been involved in skateboarding, but Garyvee has no knowledge in skateboarding, dude. And why is it that when this video comes up, I see a bunch of videos of Garyvee just kissing dudes on the mouth?
Listen.
He kisses his dad on the mouth, and then he's with Snoop Dogg at the Impulsive episode, and he's kissing Snoop Dogg. This dude's trying to get down and dirty, bro. Those NFTs, they're speaking something different to this guy. He's trying to get in the virtual world, you know, maybe being straight, but maybe in the real world he's bisexual. I don't even know if he's married. I don't know if he has the schedule for a wife or a kid. But dude, they have Garyvee on the podcast, and they barely talked about skateboarding. They talked about TikTok and social media growth, and they asked Garyvee, like, what would you do if you started a skate company today? And literally, dude, he said everything that core skateboarders hate. He pretty much explained Baburi, or whatever the fuck his name is. He talked about TikTok and just growing with social media influencers. That's not what people want to see, dude. I couldn't believe that Garyvee on. I guess they want to try to boost up some of their views, but dude, get Rodney Mullen, get some different skateboarders, get people that are at least in the skate community. Dude, a Steve Barra interview would honestly be legendary. That's what the 9 Club should do, bro. Get Steve Barra on the podcast. Talk about when he first started skating, when he first started the barracks. You don't even have to hit on some of the controversy. I bet Steve will address that himself, but have Steve on the show, dude. But the nightclub needs to evolve. They need to be open to criticism. They need to be open to change. And I think they are open to do that. And the show's going to stay great. I like the show. I enjoy watching it. I think there's fun things. It's fun learning about all the skaters' lives, like Dubs and Chris, Steezus and Kelly. It's gnarly. So I hope to keep seeing good content from the show. But I didn't even want to watch the Garyvee episode, dude. Because Garyvee is just so annoying, bro. Like, what are you doing? Man, Mother Nature's really stirring up out there, dude. She's really doing something of her own. So Primitive's Define video is dropping, and there's rumors I'm going to be releasing a Dylan Jabe review of his new video part, which drops what will be yesterday, Tuesday. So check out that video part. There's rumors that he's signing to Primitive. He used to skate for Zero. He was on Zero for a long time, dude. Skating for them. I think he did a little video part and a team video with them. Jamie always supported him, but he left the team. He hasn't had a board sponsor in a minute, and apparently he just left DC Shoes for Converse, which is also fucking crazy, dude. If he gets signed to Primitive, that's a gnarly move. He's such a technical skater. He's always flipping in and flipping out of shit. Like, I never see him not doing a crazy variation or flip trick. So I think Primitive is essential for him. It's good wood, a good team. He can do contests, promotions, video parts. He has everything he needs on that team. I think Dylan Jabe is a great fit for Primitive, dude. What do you all think, though? Do you think Dylan Jabe would be good on Primitive? Do you want to see him on FA, Element? Like, what are you guys thinking? All right, so many cuts, dude. I am losing my voice as we're recording this, and it's storming outside. So it's a great time out here in Colorado, dude. There was a gnarly Battle of the Barracks Round 3 match that just dropped today. Sewa Kroetkov versus Chris Joslin. Now, I'm partially stoked for this. It was supposed to be Aureline Gerard because Aureline beat Chris Joslin in the last Round 2 match. But now Chris is advancing to face Sewa because Aureline has visa issues, which I understand that's valid. I wish that they could do the game closer to Aureline, make an international thing work, because the Barracks has a big budget. You can make this shit happen, but again, they're substituting another skater that can't make it in, and we're losing a legendary game, but we're still getting a great game to watch today. Thank God it is not Sewa versus the Legion of Doom, okay? And thank God if it was, the Legion of Doom isn't 3 okay skaters. We have 2 Battle of the Barracks champions here today. Sewa Kroetkov skating for Andale Bearings, formerly Blind Skateboards, Hayes Wheels, Red Bull, Venture, and Mob Grip. And we have Chris Joslin skating for Plan B Skateboards, Etnies, Grizzly Grip, Bones Wheels, and Independent. So enough said, man. Let's get into this review. If you want to watch the full battle with the sound as it's intended without the music and all that copyright shit, check it out at the Barracks YouTube page. But until then, I'm going to review Battle of the Barracks 12, Round 3, Sewa Kroetkov versus Chris Joslin.
What up, everybody? Already Angel right here. Sadly, I got a bad news. I won't be able to come at the Battle of the Barracks.
Yeah, this is Arlene saying, sorry I can't make it because of my visa issues.
My passport, so
which
I
is
won't
a
be
huge
able to
bummer.
come in US for a bit. Good luck to everybody, and may God have mercy on your souls.
It's super weird that Chris lost, but he takes his place.
We got 2 champs, actually. Battle of the Barracks 8 champ.
You know the rules is going to take a second when Bear is reading the rules, so just get comfy, man. Get some popcorn.
Battle of the Barracks 10 champ.
Chris Joslin, let's go. His flat ground game is ridiculous, though. We got Sewa Kroetkov. Oh, he's skating for Adidas. Let's go.
And the reason why we have Battle of the Barracks 10 champ here,
That's gnarly,
Aurelian, is that finals night, as you all know, is June 21st on the Caffeine app, so don't forget to download that. And as you also know, Aurelian...
Always plugging the Caffeine app, dude. We know about the Caffeine app, dude. Everyone's going to stream it on YouTube after. No one's, maybe a couple thousand, but not nearly as many as YouTube.
Lives in France. He would not be able to get his visa ready to be here by the finals. So in his place is the person he played last, which is Chris Joslin, our Battle of the Barracks 10 champion.
Again, not a lot of prep if Aureline didn't even have it ready for the time of the finals. That's insane.
This Battle of the Barracks 12 rules is flat ground only, but doesn't mean anything on flat ground counts. No feet on the ground, that means no complies. No hand plants, no bonuses, no grabs. No doing tricks that slide on the ground if your opponent popped this trick. No multi-manual shit. If your opponent
Bear in a
wraps their
sweatpants
impossible,
shit.
you too
That's
must wrap their
Scientology
impossible.
shit.
Last letter gets 2 tries. Each skater gets 1 challenge. I don't think either of you guys are bitches and would do that. In fact, you're the anti-bitch and challenge yourself.
Yeah, Seva's a G with that. I will say, Sewa, honestly, he does challenge himself a lot. Wow.
Wanted it to count. I did have a little toe drag, so
I remember this, dude.
no bullshit.
So Sewa is the
No bullshit, dude. Also, I don't know why Barracks has the whole no bitches thing, because whether you want to try to separate yourself from the Barracks, dude, you're a huge part of this. You're at the board when they bring up these ideas, so don't make it seem like, you know, don't let everyone know, oh, this idea is stupid, dude. We get it. It's in the battle now. We can't change anything about it. Just get over it and let's get on with the rules. But I will say that is true. If anything, these guys are going to challenge themselves. They're very stand-up about their flat ground game.
anti-bitch. All right, defensive toe drag has a bigger margin for error, but ultimately decided by a referee. Referees. Because this is a very
All right, we got 2 referees. I hope they know what they're doing, man. I hope they know what they're doing. Let's keep it clean and let's keep it lean.
May God have mercy on your soul. Let's Rochambeau.
All right, let's see who goes first. Whoa, all right, Chris Joslin leads. And he starts with a tray flip. And Chris Joslin's actually skating what looks to be an okay looking Plan B board. The graphics are so garbage lately. Man, it looks like it's probably just a team board. Ooh, a clean fakie heel flip from Chris. Sewa backs it up. Seva's been without a board sponsor for a couple of years now, too. He skated for blinds. That or he's just skating blanks. But I believe he left blind, and nobody's picked him up. It's been like 3 years. Ooh, a nollie heel flip from Chris. I would love to see him skate for Primitive, or... I mean, he would even be great on Plan B, too. They're a great contest company. I think Sewa needs to get out there a little bit more. Plan B needs to build their team up after losing Sheckler, and it hasn't been the same, man. They got to get some better guys on that team. Big spin kickflip from Chris. Ooh, I would redo that. Let's go back to that. Let's go back. The big spin kickflip. Yeah, he lands it, but then he like swivels around. I think he could back that up. It's whatever. Got a fakie tray flip from Joslin. Joslin's trick aren't the most stylish to watch, but he definitely has a lot of consistency, and that's what's sick about it, dude, is he's always backing shit up. That hard flip was gnarly. Like, it's not the cleanest pop, it's not this crazy style, but he's always consistent, and you always know what you're going to get, and that's kind of gnarly. Fakie big spin. Chris to the backside heel flip. Sewa rolls up. Ooh, that was rough, dude. Backside heel flip. That's surprising. This literally has been a finals night game before, so it's crazy we're seeing shit like this in round 3. We've had so many games in round 2 and 3 that have been like finals night level, all because of these scheduling conflicts. It's insane. Ooh, fakie backside kickflip. That was super steezy. Sewa lands it, super gnarly. The game's also, the people in the, like, spectators don't feel as excited as they used to. I feel like back in the day, people were a lot more stoked.
Darn.
Ooh, Chris just bailed on the frontside half cap heel flip, I think that was. Yeah. That's surprising, wow. 360 shove it. Sewa does his 3 shoves super interesting. Very gnarly. See, Joslin sometimes, like, it's not the highest pop, but it's super gnarly because you always know he's gonna land on the bolts. And it's funny that he doesn't have the craziest pop either, because he throws himself off of giant obstacles, gaps, and stair sets, which is really funny because his flat ground game is super mellow. Ooh, dude, Sewa just bailed on the double kickflip. That reminds me, like, when you're first trying to learn a kickflip, I would always land like that. Fakie varial heel flip from Chris. I love that trick. It feels super uncomfortable. And a beautiful switch tray flip. They've really been playing a decent game so far. Not too many crazy flat ground tricks out of the gate. They're starting simple and building it up. I really like that. It's nice for you as the viewer, but also I think it makes the progression of the game. Wow, dude. Fakey half cab heel flip. Front side. Seva just got SK on that. Yeah, it makes the game more enjoyable for the skaters too, I think. Ooh, Seva lands a double kickflip. I think he almost landed primo. Yeah, but he just caught it in time. That's so gnarly. Hold on a second. Chris made a face there. Oh, dude, his toe totally hit the ground. Look at this. Yeah, dude, his toe is... That's like me doing a double kickflip, dude. Come on, bro. And not literally because I couldn't do it in one try, but that should be a redo. The refs got to be more on this shit. They're probably just afraid because it's Chris Joslin. Wow, that's a hard trick. Fakey 360 shove it. Seva backed up with a fakey double kickflip. Yeah, it's weird. The vibe of the barracks just feels different during these games. I feel like in the past, people will be a lot more excited to be witnessing this game. Frontside 360 from Chris Joslin. I love seeing tricks like that on flat ground. Switch frontside 180 heel flip. Dude, Seva is a beast, man. It's like he's filming for a fucking video part. The way he pops and catches his tricks. He always has crazy like GoPro angles and shit too on his Instagram. We got Rockstar versus Red Bull here too. Both of these dudes are on opposite energy drink sponsors. The winner will have the best drink. Switch backside big spin. Okay, that was a little sketchy, but I feel like that... Yeah, that slides. I would let that slide. I definitely wouldn't let the double kickflip slide though, but that backside big spin was chill. Fakey big spin kickflip, dude. He caught that beautifully. Holy shit, dude. He almost landed on the opposite side of his board, but it just barely made it in time. That's insane. Ooh, fakey varial kickflip. I love doing that trick. It feels like you have such control over your board. Seva lands that perfectly too. He looked kind of like concerned when he landed that, dude. Ooh, hard flip backside 180. Both of them landed that perfectly. Nollie inward heel. That was a little bit sketchy, but I definitely wouldn't have him redo that. That was clean. Seva just crushed that, though. He's really good with his heel flip variations. Ooh, Chris built on a nollie backside 180 inward heel flip. Wow. Yeah, that was like the weakest clap you could think of. People were just like, okay, dude, Seva's turn now. 540 shove it. Dang, he really busted that out. Alright, Chris has got S. Wow, dude. A 540 shove it and a nollie late flip. And he's been doing defense most of the game. Those are two crazy tricks to whip out. And he's got 2 letters on him. SK. Talk about strategy from Seva. Just keeping all of his tricks, you know, laying them down, being consistent. Then when it's his turn, alright, I'm going to bust out the crazy shit. Nollie double kickflip. That is so gnarly. I don't know if Joslin's got that. Yeah. I think this game is for Seva, dude. I think he's got it. 360 double kickflip. Oh, come on, dude. Chris Joslin's got that. Without a doubt. Yo! Dude, he was so close. That's got to be eating him up, dude. I told you, dude. I knew they were going to have Seva win. But also, that was a great game. That wasn't anything set up. That was gnarly. Dude, Seva played defense that whole game. And then right when it went to his turn, bro, he just laid it down. 540 shove it, nollie late flip. 540 bigger flip, dude. Absolutely insane. So I think Seva's going to go up against Luan Oliveira next. Deshaun Jordan could lay it down. I'm excited to see that game, but I think it's going to be Luan, dude. That is absolutely crazy, dude. Both of those skaters are gnarly. I think we could have gotten a really sick game if it was Aureline Girard versus Seva, because I know Aureline does that hard flip, late flip, which is absolutely insane. Hopefully we can see that in a fight night coming up. I know they're trying to release fight night as a way to get more iconic battles they couldn't get during the Battle of the Barracks games. And I hope in the future the Barracks just moves to fight nights completely. Like, the Barracks is so weird with scheduling and keeping things how they first intended them to be. Like, how Battle of the Barracks 12 started versus where we're at now is very, very different. So, yeah, man, I just hope that they can keep some consistency with these games and get the right skaters matched up together, because Aureline versus Seva, that is going to be a super gnarly game. What did you think of this game, man? Let me know. Follow me on TikTok at the Dustin Dixon, or my Instagram at You Can Shove It. And yeah, man, let me know what game you want to see me review next. Let me know if you thought, Chris Joslin had that in the bag. If you would like to see Chris in a game of Fight Night, whatever you're looking for, man, let me know and subscribe to the channel. Shouts out to Live Well for making this podcast possible. Live Well always gives me some of the best cannabis in Colorado. I'm talking edibles, concentrates, flower, you name it. They just hooked me up with some gnarly shatter, which I'm really stoked on, man. Memorial Day, they had the deals, dude. It's the best place that you can go to. So right here from #hash, I have an indica and a sativa. The first one is Citral Flow. That's a sativa. It's so nice, dude. It gives me the greatest head high. I want to get creative. I want to watch movies. I want to talk. It's a really good time. And the other one is an indica called Fluffhead. And let me just say, dude, I had Fluffhead before I went to bed last night. And dude, I was resting on pillows, clouds in the sky. It was absolutely incredible. So shouts out to Live Well. Thanks for supporting the podcast. Go into a Live Well today if you're in the Colorado area and over the age of 21, and mention You Can Shove It at the checkout. Show some love to the show and get some good cannabis. So thanks, Live Well, for supporting the podcast. Holy shit, bro. I went back to the gas station the other day. The OG local gas station I always go to. And the knife guy was there. The guy from last week who was trying to fucking knife me and said, "Hey kid, come here, I got something to tell you." So I go into the gas station to get myself an Arizona, because I always got the Arizona. I have 2 strapped up today because your boy's losing his voice. And he kind of sounds like Liam Neeson. He kind of sounds like fucking The Rock. This one goes out to all the hard workers in the room. He kind of sounds like Christian Bale during the Batman. Rachel! Where is she? My Batman voice is ridiculous when my voice is all scratchy, dude. And you know that when I go on those dates, I make it seem like I'm a grizzled up, country man who's just trying to make a living playing music. He lays it down, dude. But I'm at the gas station and I walk in, and the dude's right by the door. And he starts chuckling as I get out of the car and walk up. And I don't know why he's chuckling, because he shouldn't even remember me, because he doesn't even know me. Right? Gas station dude doesn't even know me. Why would he remember me? Why would he chuckle when he sees my face? So I walk up to the gas station, he starts chuckling, and he says, "Hey, you're that guy." And I said, "Hey guy, I'm nobody." And then I start chuckling. And this is as I'm walking up. I say, "Hey guy," and there's people pulling in. There's people around. Denver's a busy place. I say, "I'm nobody." And he starts talking. He goes, "Hey, but," and I go, I actually did that. I did him, dude. I said, And then I said, just like this, because I'm closer to him now. I'm right by the door. I say, "I'm nobody." And I walk inside, dude. And honestly, dude, it was one of the gnarliest things I've ever done. I felt like a fucking badass. I felt like I was Christian Bale, dude. I said, "I'm nobody." And I walk into that gas station. I grab an Arizona. The dude says, "How are you?" I say, "Splendid." Grab the fucking tea. Go home. Dude didn't say a word as I went back to the car. Dude was just shook, bro. Because it takes some balls, dude. It takes some balls to say you're nobody. And I don't even know if I have the balls that it takes, because my whole life is a security blanket. I've been tucking my phone under my ball. When I'm in the car, I want my phone to be on me. I don't put it in my pocket. For some reason, I tuck it under the ball. And, balls. Making it sound like your boy has one ball. He doesn't have one ball. He's got two of them. But he is worried because he never realized that, there's radiation in the phone. And people are talking about you can get testicular cancer. TJ Rogers got he can't even say it, dude. Testicular cancer. TJ Rogers got it. So, he's worried that he's going to get it now. Because that's how his anxiety works, and he gets really nervous sometimes when he smokes and he doesn't know what to do, and he finds himself 45 minutes into a drive and the phone's just cooking under the nuts. He likes to keep his boys warm. From a young age, he thought it was a warm welcome, but it turns out he's burning them up. They're on the road to destruction, dude. So, I don't know, man. I'm also true to the cause. I'm disintegrating those little DJs, dude. Your boy doesn't want to be a father, and that he's doing his duty. He's drinking Mountain Dew, and he's tucking the phone by the balls. So it's pretty gnarly, man. And I am prepping to go on a mushroom trip soon because I know I've been talking a lot about my recovery. I've been talking about where I want to go and being grateful and just wanting to get better. And dude, I've been wrestling with ideas of the universe. I've been wrestling with God. I've been in that UFC ring with God, just taking some punches, bro. And let me just say this, dude. I've gotten a couple punches on God. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple bruises there. He's gonna have to get a checkup after that game. But I'm in the ring. And I'm trying to figure some shit out, and I'm really, the universe to me, I've had a lot of psychedelic experiences, and I'm having a lot of psychedelic experiences. And I just need to kind of compress some of this and address some of my feelings that I feel like I'm not addressing. And I want to look at myself in this different lens, and I think the way I've seen myself during trips in the past and in the future has been really positive. So I'm about to go back into the trip, boy. We're mushing it up. He's always saying we're mushing it up, dude. You gotta love it. So I'm gonna be tripping balls, dude. And I don't know who's gonna trip sit me yet, but one of my coworkers like, let's trip sometime, and also my brother's like, I'll trip sit you anytime. But I'll tell you what, dude, we're gonna meet God, and we're gonna sort some shit out. So it's going to be mushrooms or it's going to be something. I just know that mushrooms is the spiritual drug. It's that drug you take when you want to. People always talk about how they had a bad trip. It's because they're eating fucking fried food before they trip. It's because they're drinking alcohol before they trip. Some people drinking during the trip, they like it. I'm not going to judge it. But I'm just saying, you got to prep into it a little bit. You got to look at it like a spiritual experience. Your boy's got the headband on, so he can deal with the mushrooms. Get mushy with it. And apparently there's a man-made doorway on Mars. And you can't tell me that's man-made because there's never been a man to Mars. So it's got to be aliens. And people are saying it's just the formation of the rocks from the climate. Who fucking buys that? Look at that shit, dude. I've never seen something look so much like a bunker in a Star Wars movie. Whoever's making these bases in Mars have seen A New Hope. They've seen The Empire Strikes Back. And let me just say this. They haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker, and that's something we should be proud of. They're looking at the right information. But there's definitely some alien life going on, and I think that they're watching over us, and they're worried about these nuclear weapons. Aliens have flown over nuclear sites and shut down all of their technology, all of the government's weapons. And I believe in that shit, dude. I think that shit's crazy. I think that shit is crazy, bro. So there's a man-made doorway on Mars. What do we make of it, dude? If an alien comes here, bro, white dudes already have competition with black men when it comes to getting bitches stolen from them. Could you imagine if an alien came down here and could telepathically make somebody bust a nut? Dude, even gay men would struggle. I mean, it would be a whole other fucking level, dude. You better pray aliens don't come to Earth. Because I'll tell you what, dude, you ain't going to be coming if aliens come to Earth. Your girl's going to be, though. Keep an alien away from your wife. You want to keep the alien away from your wife, man. So I'm going to trip soon, man. I'm going to trip soon. We're going to have a good time. This episode has been really crazy, dude. I'm in the process of losing my voice. It's storming outside, and he's got the headband on. You absolutely love it. I'll close it out with this, dude. This is sent in from We the People, bro. So thank you. Thanks for sending this in. If you want to send in crazy shit, crazy stories, you name it, you know what to do. You can shove it on Instagram. Send me a voice message with advice you want me to give you, because you know I give the best advice. Ask me a question about a topic. Send me a video, a news article, you name it. I'll discuss it. Because we get really loose with it around here. We get really loose because he has the headband and he's like a guy who's a hitchhiker. He's got his thumb out and he's just wiggling for some hope. Wiggling that thumb, hoping somebody hops in the van, joins the movement. You know the End It movement in fucking Atlanta? You know the passion movement, dude? We're going to start some shit like that. But we're just going to walk up to people, you shove it. And we're good. Kansas police identify perpetrator who allegedly defecated in Wichita beauty store. We got women pooping in beauty stores, baby! Police in Kansas have identified a woman who allegedly defecated on beauty store products. She didn't even do it in the store, dude. She found products she hated. This woman has got a bone to pick with Ulta, dude. I don't even know the names of these beauty companies, but let me just say the one Selena Gomez has, the one Ariana Grande has, you better fucking watch out, man. They're going to get shit on that. Whole different definition to getting shit on. Literally. Causing the destruction of 8 wigs that were for sale. The Wichita Police Department said that the woman entered a beauty supply store on May 10th and defecated in the middle of the aisle. She's bold with it, dude. You gotta love a woman who's bold. Police say that the defecation was significantly enough that 8 wigs were destroyed as a result, adding that the owner wants to identify the perpetrator in order to pursue criminal charges. They didn't even catch the woman. Woman walks into a beauty store, takes a shit on 8 wigs, and you gotta know that she was holding that one in for a minute, dude. That was a day or two of no pooping and some Mexican restaurant stops, dude. 8 wigs. Turns out her husband's fucking somebody who's bald. She wears wigs. She found a wig in his suitcase. Next thing you know, shitting on wigs at the store. Dude, look at her, man. She's identified, but she hasn't been caught. And I'm not even saying this in, I'll just say it, man. I would expect this woman to maybe take a shit in the middle of this aisle. This woman looks like she's come prepared. She has a bag. She has her purse. She's in flip-flops. Very accessible clothing here that if you get a little bit of shit on your shoe, you can just easily take it off. You're not going to be caught. But damn, dude, we got people pissing in milkshakes and shitting on wigs in department stores. You really don't know what to make of what's going on out there. Wow, dude, she even looked concerned too. This might be one of those causes that sticks with us, or one of those cases. You think it's going to be one of the cases that sticks with you? Who cleaned that shit up, dude? If I'm the guy that's got to clean that up, and I'm not at the head of corporate, I'm quitting. If I'm at the head of corporate, I'm giving those motherfuckers a call, and I'm saying, you got to up the pay. Because little Bo Peep just came in here and poo-pooed all over the wigs. And apparently people wanted to make sure they knew it wasn't Amber Heard. That's a real thing. In the comment section of the Facebook post, the police department joked, we've already confirmed that this is not Amber Heard. The cops are having fun with it. Cops are having fun making Amber Heard jokes, but they're too pussy to go into a school with an active shooter. You're a fuckface. You're a piece of fuck, right? You're a fucking dirtbag, right? We need real life Iron Men in this bitch, dude. We need people that are willing to serve. But they made a note that it wasn't Amber Heard. Because Amber Heard's out here cutting off Johnny Depp's fucking finger and shitting in his bed. You ever had sex so good that you let a girl cut your finger off? I mean, at what point does it get to the Johnson? At what point? Do you stop after she poops in your bed? What happened before that, dude? You know she didn't just poop in the bed out the gate. There were things that built up to it. I can't even imagine what she did on the way to pooping in the bed. You know what I mean? And who picks that up, dude? How did he find out? He's drunk as shit on cocaine, high as a kite, gets into bed, and at first he's like, this must be a waterbed. It's all slippery in here. Next thing you know, dude, he's laying in a pool of diarrhea. That's the episode for today, man. Thanks so much for watching. Mad love. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Shove it on over that subscribe button, man. Get down there in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see next. Like a video. Share it with your friends on social media. But until then, don't be pooping in department stores. Don't go out there doing meth. Nobody wants you doing meth. Stay in the streets. Skate. And of course, my friends, shove it. Peace. It is really storming outside.